up, guys? It's me, Timothy Whithawk, and welcome to my channel. I started this channel about 4 or 5 years ago, and I haven't been uploading in like the past year and a half, so welcome back. But anyways, this video is about how to become a model and my journey to becoming a model. Let's get right into it. I get a lot of questions of like old friends asking, yo, how do you do this? Like, I wanna try that. I wanna model. And now in 2021, literally there's jobs and there's opportunities for any kind of person, like plus size modeling, unique featured modeling, modeling for people who don't fit the height requirements, you know, the societal or the industrial preferred height range, which for male is 5'11" to like 6'2", and females would be like 5'9" to 6 foot, something like that. Anyways, I'm 5'10", which means I'm like an inch under the male requirement, but sometimes when I'm wearing shoes, I can slip into that 5'11" category. However, if you are shorter than that and you want to model, but you feel, you might not be able to do it because you're short. No, that's not the case. In fact, if you're serious about it and you really want to get into it, you can definitely find opportunities. I want to get into location and opportunity. So I'm from Maryland, Silver Spring, on the East Coast of the United States, and in Maryland, there's not a ton of opportunities to model and to, you know, put yourself out there. So you still gotta do you still have to do what you can where you're at. So while I was in Maryland and I was really trying to pursue becoming a model, things I would do was I would hit up my friends who had cameras, who like to do photography, and I would pay them to shoot me, and I would do like small shoots like that and really build up my resume. And sometimes I wouldn't necessarily have the funds to pay for someone to take my pictures, and I would go out So an alternative for not being able to have a photographer to take pictures of you wherever you are is to go out, find, you know, nice locations and take photos of yourself. And you can use your phone to do that. And to make it more effective, I would invest in a tripod, which has a phone mount to put your phone on. And then from there, you can download a self-timer app, which automatically shoots pictures, and you can like change your poses in between. That's what I used to do, and that's what I still do. You know, take pictures of myself or have one of my friends shoot for me, which I do. I do all of these still. Like, they're all still very useful. It will take maybe 100-something shots to find that one that will fit your portfolio, you know, that one good one. It's the same thing with selfies. And even when you're doing like actual photo shoots, like they're not all gonna be like A1 fire, but you will find that picture that you can add to your portfolio. You can sign with an agency and get an agent, or you can be an independent freelancing model. This guy. So I can't give you a whole bunch of spill when it comes to being with an agency because I'm not with an agency. However, I can tell you what it's like freelancing and finding your own work and how to find your own work. Here in New York, like, there's so many models and great opportunities in New York. Fashion Week, New York. And New York has a ton of opportunity, way more than Los Angeles. I do still find work here. And one thing I want to do this year is be able to commute and fly from New York to California back and forth for jobs, because if I can do that, then I can maximize my opportunity and my work and my resume for modeling, rather than just being in one spot, which isn't the primary spot for modeling. So if it would be ideal for me to travel back and forth, and I've been thinking about moving to New York. It's just, I love LA so much. So some of the tools I use to book model jobs are, this is the first, and I recommend this if you're just getting started out, is Models Now. Is that right? So Model Now, that's what it's called. I recommend Model Now. They have an option in the app where you can set a location and it will give you all the modeling jobs that are happening in that location coming up. And you can send your pictures to the casting director. If you're selected, you'll hear back from them. They'll usually send out an email or a text message. So if you're living out here in Los Angeles and you want to start modeling, or you've been modeling but you want to kick it up a notch and take it to the next level and really start getting those big jobs, it's going to take some investing. It's going to take a lot of time, and you can't give up, because you may not work for a while, or you may, it can be a bit stressful, but just trust me, shoot by yourself, shoot with other people. See who wants to collab. There's a ton of photographers out here. There's a ton. You can go on Instagram, DM a bunch of photographers. Hey, do you want to collab? But you have to have a portfolio to show, because if you don't, they're going to charge you and they're not going to collab. And they're not going to think you're serious because you don't have a portfolio. And that's, in the beginning, I say take pictures by yourself, or have a friend who can snap some shots of you, like good quality shots. Like, you don't want like a bad photographer like not getting your best angles, and you're like, it's not gonna help you out. So basically, just go on Instagram and look at models who inspire you and incorporate it in your modeling, or whatever it is, from poses to clothing, to location setting, themes for shoots. Just grab inspiration from different artists and models and photographers, and reach out to people, because you never know who's looking for models, or if someone's looking for someone like you, basically. And also another thing that I want to say is, do not compare yourself to other models, even if you look alike. Like, stay unique. Trust me, that's gonna be like one of your biggest pieces of help, is stay unique. Because you can see a model, say you're a girl with red hair, and you see another girl with red hair, and she models, and she has her own theme, but you do not have to necessarily copy that exact same thing, because it may not fit you. It may not be you, and that can hinder your process of becoming who you want to become as like a model or anything. Stay unique, find out what it is you like. All I can say is go with it. Like, nobody else has it but you. So just embrace that and really stand out, because when you stand out, oh my God, I can speak for everyone. We love it. We don't like the people who stand in. I myself stand out. I know I do, because I'm so versatile with my modeling and my style. Like, you can see me do a sports shoot, typical, right? And then boom, I'm doing like a floral, like a flower shoot, and I'll insert a picture of like this bathtub shoot I did. It was so fun. And this is a shoot I did by myself, with a tripod, of course. And just, you have to be creative when you're starting out, when you're in the process, when you are a model. Like, it never ends. You're always looking for new ideas. Or if you just have a certain style of shooting, that's cool too. But me, I'm always looking to diversify and try new things out. things that I like, of course, not just trending, just things that grab my attention and really inspire me. So I just got done editing and I'm about to leave out, but then I remembered I forgot one piece that you guys need to know, and this is to be aware of scams. Now, these are people who pose as, you know, casting agents or, yeah, that's basically it, like casting agents, and they will ask you for money to pay for the shoot, which you should never do. Do not ever pay someone for you being booked. That is a red flag right there. You will run into them. It's just important that you can recognize. So if they ever mention like you paying anything, just know you get out of there. Or like, this happened to me like a month ago. Like, a guy called, he said he liked my portfolio. I got to his office, he's talking, and he's showing me all these pictures of people he's worked with. There's like pictures of Brad Pitt, and I'm like, okay, dude. And yeah, and then he said, yeah, so the shoot's like 300, and if you could just do like 150, like I could do the rest. It's just like, dude, really? No, that's not how this is working. I say the only time you'll ever be like going in your pocket is if you want to pay for a shoot and you're reaching out to the photographer, not the casting agent, the photographer, or the photographer for like headshots and shoots and stuff. You never pay the casting director, ever, under any circumstance. I don't care if you're with an agent, of course they're gonna take care of that. But for all my independent and freelancing models out there, this is big. You will run into those people who try to scam you. So keep that in mind. And yeah, if you live in LA, I would recommend you to subscribe to LA Castings. This is a castings network primarily for acting and commercial and movies, TV show, film work. LA Castings is primarily for that. However, I've found a few photo shoot opportunities which were insane. I booked a job for Nike through LA Castings, and the pay was great. Being on set was so fun. Just the whole experience of modeling with Nike just really encouraged me and pushed me to keep doing this, because, you know, there's so many more brands I want to work with, and I just so blessed and grateful. So just a quick overview of basically what I just talked about. If you're somewhere where there's not too many opportunity for modeling, get a friend or a tripod, both work fine, and shoot. You know, there's some shoots I did when I was back in Maryland, and I just had a tripod and a camera, and I was going out almost every day, just shooting and really building my portfolio before I moved out here to Los Angeles. You have to want it though. Whatever it is, it may not be modeling, it may be music, it may be drawing, painting, it may be anything, dancing. Whatever it is, you have to give it 100%. You have to be dedicated to it. Like, I knew I needed to be in either LA or New York, but not being there, it just made me more hungry to get there. So I was doing everything I could back in Maryland to get me to where I am today. And that's what you have to do. Whatever it is, though, it may not be modeling. But if it is modeling for you, then hopefully everything that I shared in this talk helped you. Do what you can with where you're at. You will get there, wherever it is. You will get there, I promise you. You just have to put in that work. Put in that work right now, where you are, with whatever you got. Invest in yourself. You'll be surprised where it gets you in a year. Anywho, that was my little talk and tips and advice on how to become a model and how to find and create opportunities, basically. And I hope that I hope that helped you. And you guys have an epic day. I'm gonna try to upload every Sunday. You know, I'm not good with this whole scheduling thing, obviously, but I'm back, man. I'm back, and I'm happy to be back on this channel. I'm gonna be doing tons more uploads and vlogs too, so be ready. And you guys have an amazing day. It's Sunday here in California. Ugh, I'm about to go outside and get me some sun. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.